Hey, hello there. Give me a minute. I'm just working on an idea. Something just popped in my head, Rooney. Okay, let's go like this. Give me a second. Not ignoring everybody. I appreciate everybody that comes in. Hello there. How you doing? Let's see here. Let's figure this out. I got to have a jack on this thing somewhere, and I got a jack. 16. Watch it. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Nice to meet everybody. This is how I like to see a live stream. I'm getting people from all over the world coming in here. Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate each and every one of you coming hanging out with me. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently this is the time of day to do my live streams. I'm trying to figure it out, guys. I'm trying to figure the best time to do this where it works out for everybody, you know? But yeah, DeValco City. Thank you for coming in. May I ask what country that's from, Virgie? If you would. I just like to know. You know, I'm nosy. I'm just kind of nosy. Just like to know where everybody's from, country-wise. You know, feel free to say hello. You know, all that. Got 6 watching right now. I don't know what happened here. And all of a sudden, he went down again. You know, I had people in here, but they all went boom, gone. Hello from San Jose, California. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, just let me know what cities you're from, countries, whatever. Appreciate it. Trying to figure out where the best place to put a jack on this thing, because this ain't gonna be a military truck. I'm doing something different with this truck. Yep, already dulled it out. I dulled my big Jeep out too, took a lot of the shine out of it. But I got me a little jack I just cut down and made. But, you know, I got to figure out where to put it. I can't have it there because it's going to get in the tire. Don't want to have it on the front. Don't want to have it on the cowl. Yeah. See, we're it's kind of early, I guess. We'll try to, you know, wait to get more people in here, I guess. Got a little bit of runny nose. I was out in the cold today, and they're telling us not to go outside. Those of you got warm weather, no snow, I'm going to show you something. This is what I'm dealing with. It's still snowing, and I cleaned the driveway up, and I probably got another 2 inches sitting down there. Yeah, this is what we're dealing with here. Where we're at. Look at the snow on the steps. So, yep. guess we'll put it right there for now. We got a jack. I'm making this like a modern day Willys. I got the 41 style there, and we're gonna make this a 41 Willys, but I already got different wheels and tire rims coming for it, so. Then I got another car being sent to me. It's supposed to be here Thursday. Another one, and that one's going to be a project one. So, yep. Boom, boom, just like that. Thanks for the 2 thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to get more people in here. I'm trying to figure the best time to live stream. Morning used to be, but I'm not getting those people now. So that's why I'm trying to figure out times. I know California is about 3 hours ahead of us. I think it is. So yeah, just trying to figure out streaming times. Hello, Rick. Thursday, Rick. The truck will be here. I ordered drive shafts for it, shocks, and the truck ain't even here. They'll probably be here. Actually, they had the drive shafts. They did have them. So the drive shafts and shocks should be here yet this week. Well, Thursday. I think they're coming Tuesday or Wednesday. Wednesday, they're coming. Then Thursday, the truck's coming, and the driver that I ordered with it. So, yeah. So, and these wheels here will be here the 23rd. They're coming clear from China, the ones I ordered to go on this one. They're going to be black. They're actually the same rims and tires that comes on that other truck. They should sit about the same. They're going to be a little wider tire and a little better compound tire. So, yeah. So they'll be here before the end of this month for sure. So, and right now I've just been trying to figure it out. I'm thinking of doing a live stream once a day now. Going to once a day. I've been doing multiple live streams because I'm trying to get my watch hours built up there because I'm like 700 and something away from having everything. So that's why I've been pushing these live streams. But yep, I took the skid plate off it. There it is. One more skid plate. It actually gives you more ground clearance if you take it off. So I took the skid plate off it. So, yep. I mean, this doesn't have a skid plate underneath there. So, yep. Got 6 watching, 2 thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, if you will, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future updates. That would be awesome. Help me out, and you know. And if you got a channel, you got content on your channel, you subscribe to me. Leave me a comment in one of my videos if nothing else, or a comment on this video, and when I get done, I'll go look for your channel, and I'm feeling so good today, I will subscribe back to you guys. Whoever does it, whoever subscribes to my channel, I will go to your channel and give you a subscription back. So, yep. So, yeah. So that's why I've been doing so much live streaming. Only because I'm trying to get my watch hours built up. guys. And between that and you guys watching my videos, it helps, you know. I'm going to take the top down. There it is. Oop, that wasn't good. Just pulled it off there. It just came off. I just pulled that strap right out of there. I'm trying to pull it off. So, yeah, if you're new to my channel, say hello. Tell me what city you're from. I have somebody from Tavaco City, wherever that's at. I have somebody from San Jose, California come in here. Yeah. It's pretty cool, guys. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, just pulled that loop off. So, yeah, new to my channel, just do that. Let me know where you're from. I get people, all age groups. I had a 13-year-old come in here today. You know, I got my settings set for adults only, but I can't control that. You know what I mean? There we go. Got the top off it. That's what it looks like with the top off. I figure some way of fixing this string. Oh, I am too. It's kind of like I got the phone down a minute. It's like I'm done with it too because you can't really do anything. I mean, right now where I'm at, it's so cold out there. They're telling people not to go outside unless you absolutely have to, type deal. And it's colder. It's colder than colder than snot out there. So, well, snot's not cold, but you know what I mean. So I don't know. I'm over it. I'm done with it. It can go away now. There, I super glued it. I super glued it. But yeah, I'm over this cold weather. I mean, it can go away now. So, you know. My people have fell off. I thought it when I come on here, I had a whole lot of people in here, and it went down. It dropped just like that. Boom, boom, boom. And I was all excited to have that many people come in right away. That's usually a good sign. So, yeah, feel free to, I put the cars out as a conversation starter. So feel free to talk to me. If you got a question, you want to know about something. Oh yeah, it's I went outside just for a few minutes. I had to go change the bird feeder, food and bird feeders, and I just had a sweatshirt on. I tell you what, I didn't stay out there very long. I come back inside. So, yep. see you. I see you're back. I recognize you. Thanks for coming back. But yeah. I saw you there. Thanks for coming back. I do edits. Slowly making it look like a more modern looking Jeep. I just got to figure out. I got this. I cut it down to fit. It looks more scale this way. I got to figure out where to mount the jack on it. You know. But, yep. I shortened it just a little bit to put it in here. But yeah, guys, I'm just trying to figure this out. Live stream times. I know on weekends I do pretty good. During the week it sucks, you know. And I know this is in the States here, this is election day and everybody's watching that crap. You know. I didn't. I didn't watch none of it. I ain't even gonna watch the news tonight. Don't have no interest in it. Sorry, that's how I feel. But, yep. Yep, that's how I feel about the whole situation. I just don't care. Don't care for none of them. Definitely don't care for the one that's in there now, going in there or in there. Without giving my feelings away, and I just can't have respect for felons, so I'll leave it at that. That's just my personal opinion. There we go. That is kind of stuck in there. Got 6 watching. Thanks, guys, for coming in and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you guys. There we go. There we go. Got 3 watching. Thanks very much for the 3 that just left and didn't hang around. You know, whatever. They come and go. Yep, guys, I don't know. I'm running out of ideas. Maybe I should only do live streams on weekends. My views are down. It went from 100 and some thousand to 86,000. So I lost, you know, a fair amount of people that coming in. I mean, my total views is over 340 to 350 some thousand people. So, but still, I went from 100 some thousand a month to 80 some thousand a month. So my views are getting down there because for some reason, they're. Yep, some reason I'm just losing views. My subscriber count's not going nowhere. It's still staying constant, but yeah. So yeah. So if you will, please watch my playlist. Pick playlists and just run them. You don't even have to watch them. Just turn them on and just let them run on your whatever, and yeah, just run my playlist. I got 3 watching. I got 3 watching me crash a RC car. I have some nifty hooks that I could put on here for looks somehow. Nifty hooks I could put on for looks. Nifty, nifty, nifty. I could probably just super glue them right to the bumper. Oh, okay. Soup and beans for tomorrow. You know, it's good this time of year, chili. Chili's good this time of year, Rick. I'm just saying, just stating the obvious. Chili. I follow this gal. I think she's from Korea. Could be Japan. But she has a white Jeep and she goes camping. ASMR. She just kind of, she doesn't talk. She just goes camping with her and her cute little doggy. And I watch that. It's when there's Kieran's Camp or something it's called. And I've been watching her channel. She's a kind of a cutie. These are actually metal, but I can't. Trying to make this into look like an off-roader. What do you think? Put hooks there. I have 2 of them here. Trouble is I can't through bolt them. Not a very good cook. Well, you know, somebody's got to cook it. You know. I don't really do that either, Rick. Don't feel bad. My wife does pretty good, so I try to let her do all that stuff. You know what I mean? It's hard, just me. See, what I need is I need them. See, I don't want them down low. I know if I glue them on, they won't stay. I could be wrong. Put them right on the frame. Let the glue do its thing. I had these. I put them on my FJ40. So, yep. Put some hooks in it. Because I want to make it look like a modern day trail truck. I actually put hooks in it. I could attach my jack somehow to the hooks. You know, get creative and put it right on the hooks. Let's see what they do. Put them right there. Right there. About even. Some glue in the holes here. Let it flow down into them. Oops, didn't want to do that. I want to get glue on my springs. We'll let her sit and do its thing. Yeah, I got 5 watching, guys. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you guys. If you're new to my channel, if you will, it'll help me out a lot. Could you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future updates? I have this Willys. I'm going to leave it alone. I have this one here. I've been slowly going to change it out. So, yeah. Trying to make it look like, you know, somebody, you know, would run. If I was smart, I'd took me something and took these off. If I can get that one loose, I can. The trouble is, I cleaned out this drawer and found me something to space that. Yep. I need something, some kind of a space order thing. Some kind of space order thing to space them up. And actually, if I take I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. My fingers are sticking to these CAs. Dang it. We'll let them dry. Then they'll stick to the table. I'll go like this. I'll go like this. There we go. And there we go. We'll put them right there. Yep, we got 7 watching. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you. I don't mean to ignore nobody or anything like that. And I just kind of screw around and waiting for people to talk to me. Feel free to communicate to the host here or to somebody in the chat. See, Rick's been with me 1 month as a member. He moves up in the world. He gets a different icon, I think, is how it goes now. He gets to be different. Yep. Got 9 watching. Hey, guys, thanks for coming in. If you got any RC questions, so you want a suggestion on a car to get, feel free to ask us. Ask me or my moderator. One of the 2 of us will have some kind of answer for you. It can get you going here. If you're just getting in the hobby and you want to know what's involved in it, you know, you want to know about a certain car I got sitting around here, feel free to ask me. I originally was going to do this live stream with my computer and bring it in here and do it that way, but I don't know. You know what? I could actually cut that as a spacer. But yeah, feel free to communicate to us. We will gladly answer your questions. I got 1 nitro. Hey, what's happening, everybody? I'm going to set you guys here. Look at there. Yeah, I used to have nitro trucks. I got nitro motors sitting out in the garage still. I got one that's never been ran on RC, but trouble is it's the shaft's been cut, and it's pretty much going to be for I got it to put it into an RC dragster, and you'd have to bump start it, to use it. So yeah. So yeah. Hey DJ, and hello out there, all six of yous. Making spacers for my hookies. Sometimes you just gotta get creative. Sometimes you just gotta get creative. Or sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. There we go. But, yep. Got 4 people in here. I have a buddy of mine. He has the Slash dragster, and he has that. That's interesting. He's got sand paddles on it. He runs it on sand though. Hey, new sub, hit the like button. Thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming in, hanging out with us. Thanks for coming, hanging out with us. I do these. I've been doing them 3 times a day, but I think we're gonna cut back. I'll do it once a day, if that. And yeah, yeah, yeah. We do more electric than gas. I have people ask me that. I used to do nitro stuff, and uh, I just got away from it. It was just I don't know, just got the motors were fickle, and everything else, and I decided, well, that ain't what I want to do either. So I just got away from it, and they got electric cars now that run just long as nitro or longer than a nitro truck does on a tank of fuel. So I went to that. Um, I don't regret it. I think it's yeah. Well, it's the hobby, Chris. Um, you know, one thing about it, whether you like electric or nitro, we all have our favorites, and that's what keeps the hobby going. So, hello, our friend is here. I will thank you for coming in. Yeah, Chris Murphy, let's go like this. I'm just trusting you, Chris. So I did that once, but I don't think you're going to be that way. I gave a wrench to a kid, and next thing I know, it wasn't good. I'm just playing around with this thing here. There's a 6 scale Willys Jeep there, and this is a 10 scale, but I'm going to do this one differently. It's going to be done as like a more modern look, more modern usage Jeep. I got different tires and wheels coming for it now and stuff like that. So, but this is going to be done more as a more, say somebody took a Willys and they modernized it and they put different, yeah. Feel free to ask any questions, Chris. If you don't know electrics, I'm not saying you're a dummy. Nobody here is, but feel free to ask questions. That's how we work here. You know, I'm not necessarily a. I used to have nitro trucks. I had Revos, Traxxas. I had HPI Savage. I had a Hot Bodies buggy. I had a Fiskale Kyosho buggy with a 21 in it. I did that. I had a Schumacher Menace with a 21. It was a 65 mile an hour truck. I've had nitro stuff, so I used to do them. I did nitro. I used to do in Grand Rapids, Michigan every year. They'd have the monster trucks down there. They called it the Thunder Nationals, and Clear Channel would call me, and I'd bring down some guys. We'd bring down jump ramps, and we would run them on the floor while the monster trucks were cooling down and stuff. So we did that, and we did that type of stuff. Yeah, I had a Revo. I still got parts for Revo. I got the cantilever suspension sitting out in the garage. I had a Revo, and I changed out the suspension arms on it. I put different arms in it. I put a high performance 15 motor in it, a Sario serial motor in it, and stuff like that. So light and flywheel and stuff like that. Yeah. So I used to go down there and run them on the floor. I jumped a Traxxas T Max off a BMX ramp or a motorcycle ramp. The guy was jumping from one ramp to another, and it flew. I had run up, hit the ramp, it went in the air, and it was flying probably, I don't know, 30, 40 plus feet in the air, and it come down and hit the landing ramp and bent the truck around it. And I took the truck home that night, and next day I had it running and used it again. So, yeah, yeah. And I did Kalamazoo. They asked me if I could bring some trucks down. We did the Kalamazoo County Fair with them and stuff like that. So, yeah, I I did nitro. That's why I don't do it now. Like glow plugs are like $10 a piece, and you go through maybe it's possible that you can go through you know in a night I might go through $20 in glow plugs. Traxxas was helping us; they were sponsoring us, but still, you know, some of the repairs were on myself. I'd take down 4 gallons of nitro fuel with me, and that's almost $50 a gallon. That's $100 worth at the time. I had $100 worth of fuel and stuff. Oh, which one? The big one or this one? This is a JJRC Willys, and that is a Rock Hobbies 6-scale Willys. You can get that through Amazon. $350 roughly. It's not that expensive. The Soldier setting in it costs more than the Jeep does. I kind of patinaed it and dulled it out a little bit, but this Willys here is a JJRC. Amazon has them. They're $95 for this one. These hooks are just for looks. They may come off. I haven't decided. Yeah, I just did. This one here, I got it, and I thought, well, it's cool. It's cool. I like it. When I ordered it, and I paid $71 for this one. And when I got it here, I was kind of disappointed, to be honest with you. I said, well, I don't really like it, but it grows on you. It It comes with a winch. It comes with the top. The only thing is I cut the side curtains off it. The springs, that was one of the things that, I'm going to take them off. The springs on it, I didn't, what am I trying to say here? They got plastic leaf springs on it, and I didn't particularly care for that part of it, so that was one of my turnoff, because I felt that the springs are cheesy, and you know, so what I did, I found a fix for them. Yeah, it is. It has. I painted the seats, and the seats weren't painted. They're all green. The dash is all detailed. It has little gauges. The shift levers are in there. Your four-wheel drive, your high and low range, your gear shift, the little clusters there. But there's things you got to do to it. I've already did it. I put oil shocks on it, and I went and ordered some leaf springs off a WPL truck, and I cut them to fit, so I put leaf springs on it front and back, and I also put metal dry shafts on it, because you got to have the dry shaft. But it does even have a scale exhaust on it. But yeah, so I changed that part out, and other than that, it hasn't needed anything else. The motor in it, this is the newer version. When they first come out, this Jeep, it's been out a while. The motor was really junky. It had no power. They were burning up the motors in them left and right. The transmissions were junk. They had no power. So they went to a different motor. It's got like a 380 motor in it, bigger motor, and they changed the transmission in it. They put a, well, you can kind of see it here. They put the motor's right there, but they put a totally different transmission in it and transfer case. So it's a lot stronger now. So you can see the metal dry shafts I put in it. That's the first thing you do. You can see my little leaf springs on it, and in the back you can see them sticking out there. Didn't need big ones in the back because all the weight is on the front of this, because your battery's under the hood. Your battery sits right here. This has got, I put a big battery in here because I got, yeah, this one here is, they got soldiers in it. They actually were worth more than the Jeep is. What I used to doll out the patina of it is really, you may think, that's unique. And if you notice it doesn't have as much shine to it, you use brown shoe polish. You put it on a rag and wipe it on there, and just wipe it around and put it over like just wipe it all over it, and just put an even coat on it. Don't wipe it all off, and it takes a little bit of the shine out of the body. I did the same thing to this one. I took used shoe polish on it. Yep, this is just a 10 scale version of this other one, but the big one here is, there's General Patton sitting there. But it's got the non-directional skinny tires, which is, these things actually work really well. You can see I've ran it. I got videos of this thing running, by the way, on my channel if you want to see it running. But it's got this is an MB. It's a 1941, so the 41s had the shovel and the axe on them. Realistically, this is at late 41, early 42, because 41, they first come out over there in World War II, they had what they call a slat grill, and it was basically a like half-inch by 1-inch steel that was cut, welded, and bent, and it was just just a like somebody, if they had a bunch of steel stock, they would do. It wasn't until 42 actually they did a stamp grill. So these lights are recessed so that they had a wing nut inside there so they could tip them up if they had to work on the engine. That's the idea of the recessed lights. And this is the anti-aircraft light, and here's another one. But yeah. Thank you. Yep. Then and I detailed the engine bay. This has they ran what they call a Kaiser 4-cylinder engine. It had a generator, so it was a 6 volt. And that'd be a voltage regulator, and that's your fuel filter back there. Then they ran a Carter single barrel carburetor on them, and stuff like that. And there's the if you remember the old Ooga horns and stuff, well, right there's one. So they had for horns in them, and it was a Kaiser 4-cylinder motor. So I'm quite into the history of World War II because my dad actually drove one of these when he was in World War II. He used to follow General MacArthur around. He was in his battalion, or whatever group we call it, whatever you want to call it, and he would follow General MacArthur around. And when he was with MacArthur until he got fired from the Philippines, then he went to he fought in the Battle of Leyte Gulf, but then he went from there to Tahiti. But he drove one of these as well as a Deuce and a Half when he was over there. So, yep. And this is pretty scale. If you see his knee, see how his knee comes to the top of the dash or the area? He's not too big for it. That's how they were. If you were 6 feet tall in one of these Jeeps, you were screwed because the seats didn't adjust, and you sit literally on top of the steering wheel like he's doing, and that's where your knees would be. So, and the seats backs were just enough for your lower back area. They didn't go all the way up. They were just enough to give you support for your lower back. And obviously the suspension on these things was terrible. They ran leaf springs. This one here doesn't have leaf springs in it though, but you can get a kit for it. But the mirror is right. Here's the shovels and all that. And this I did put a full light kit, so it has tail lights and everything else on it. The canvas top is an option. You can buy the Jeep and order the top. I cut the hole in it because they didn't. They got them as a canvas top, went over there and they took their knives out or whatever, and they cut a peephole in there enough they could look out through the back end of it if they had to. These little brackets you see on the windshield here, the idea of that is these had flip-up windshields, and they could tip them up, and if they had to, they could shoot through them, shoot rifles or guns through them as they're going. It had, later in the war, they had vacuum windshield wipers on it. But when they first come out, they were manual. You took your hand up there and just turned them. Yeah, so. Hi, LJ. Yeah, I remember you. Thanks for coming back in, LJ. I'll get to you in a few. I always said if somebody comes back and reminds me, I will give them a moderator wrench. But yeah. So it's pretty scale, right down to the rivets. The aircraft light here in the front. If you kind of go from the light, go from this light here, go from the center of the axle here, say, and this light, just like that. Get my hand out of the way here so you can see. You go from the center of the light, the axle, to the center of the light, and see how straight it is? That's spot on because the wheels were, these are RC cars actually. The wheels were pushed, the axle was pushed forward, so it extended out beyond the front of the Jeep, you can see. And that's how you can tell it's a scale. Obviously, they had full-time four-wheel drive, so they could only take it in and out of four-wheel drive. Then these little bosses you see on the rims here, these were two-piece rims. And what they would do, if they had a flat tire, they'd take the wheel off. Then they had tool kits which set in areas like this one had here. These were actually for tools on each side. And they would take the tire off, and these were on the back side. They had nuts and washers. They could take these off. They were two-piece rims. They could take them apart, change the tube or fix the tube, put the wheel back together on the field themselves. So these were very expendable vehicles. That's why you don't see too many of them now. To keep the weight down, they put one coat of primer on them and one coat of green. In 41 also, these USA markings here, this is the vehicle like serial number, were blue. Were like a matte blue, because they figured they do them that color, the enemy couldn't take pictures of them in that. Well, that didn't work out because it stood out. So in 42, they went to white. So that's why I say this is a late 41, early 42 Willys Jeep. So, yep, that's just a little history on the Jeep. I study these things, obviously, and the fuel tank was right here. They lifted out the seat cushion and they fill up the tank. So he's sitting on, basically, I don't know, 9 gallons of fuel or so right there, 10 gallons. And plus they had a jerry can on the back, another 5. So you just think when he's running this thing, all it takes is one bullet to come through here and hit that tank, that would do. So this is plastic. This is a hard body. This is a hard body truck. Yeah, so you can see I got some gear sitting in here. I got a two-way radio, duffel bag, the soldiers, and between them there's a set of binoculars sitting in here. There's they got 2 carbine rifles in with them. Then you can see all their gear on them, their canteens and stuff. And you see he's got a tie wrap on his hand because the steering wheel turns with the front wheels. So when you drive this and turn the front wheels, his arm actually moves. So, yep. And the same thing goes with this one. The steering wheel actually turns on this one. So this one here is slightly off. Because you see the aircraft light, and if we go straight down, now this is Rock Hobbies. You can see go straight down. See where the center comes. If we go straight down from here to the aircraft light, see where it's at? Lines right up. So this one here, that's the one flaw on this one. Other than that, it's pretty good. Is you can see how far back it is from the center of the light. So, yeah, underneath here is where the battery is kept. So this ain't a bad truck for 92 bucks. If somebody wants to get one. There's just a few things you got to do to it. You should do to it. This one here, I'm going to make it more modern looking. You see, I took the hooks off when you guys weren't noticing. But yeah. Okay, got to run. Get back for more vids again. All right, if you guys new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future update. As well, if you could, watch my playlist to help me out. I need to get some watch hours. I'm going to be backing out of here in a few anyway. I usually do my live stream for about an hour. We got 56 minutes, so I got about 3 minutes or so, and I'm going to be backing out of here myself. So thanks for coming in, Chris. And LJ, before I get out of here, man of my word, just don't abuse it. When you come back, LG, with a comment, you'll be blue. Just don't abuse that privilege. So, Guys, I'm going to be backing out of here. And thanks a lot for coming in. Thanks, Rick, for coming in. Chris, LJ, uh, gosh, I don't know. Everybody else that come in here. And Rick, congratulations. You've been 1 month. You've been a member of my channel now. Thank you very much for that. And um, this is Trail Rider 570 saying it's been a great live stream. And thank you very much. And I'm going to get out of here now. And from me to you, it's from me to you. I can't do my outro right. This is Trail Rider 570 from me to you. I wish you all a great night. I enjoy your one another. Talk to your neighbor. And as always, from me to you, goodbye and God bless. And God bless you, Rick, as well. Thanks for coming in. Bye-bye, everybody.